wow, I really want to do this Ethan Ralph thing. I really hope people are into it, and I hope they're going to like this, because this is definitely a deep dive. This is like, what's his name? Ramon Bowman that we did yesterday, although Ethan Ralph, Rage Piggy, this guy is, oh my God, he's so full of anger and hostility that his life just kind of took so many wrong turns. And I'm kind of overwhelmed trying to bring this to you because there's so much in the Ethan Ralph lore that we have to catch up on.
A lot to unpack.
That it's hard to bring you up to speed. Here you go. Ethan Ralph is a streamer. And he was on YouTube back in 2015, 2016, doing all that hard alt-right shit. And he was bringing on alt-right guys, and he had the kill stream, and people would debate and yell at each other and argue. And that was like a hot thing for really cringe, fat right-wing guys back in the Trump times. Obviously, these guys go too far. They want to drop N-bombs. They want to do all kinds of stupid shit to prove they're fucking based. And this dumb redneck gets kicked off of YouTube. He gets kicked off of this platform. He gets kicked off of that platform.
Can't keep a home.
Ends up on Odyssey or whatever the fuck it is. And he just rages out at everyone. I called him a real-life Eric Cartman when we were setting this up earlier. I don't think I could find a more accurate description of this kid. So he's got two kids from two different baby mamas. One of the baby mamas won't let him see the kid. I don't know if he's ever seen the kid.
From what you've told us, I'm not shocked.
From what I understand. He just does a lot of white trashy shit. Like, there's streams where he's trying to run into people's houses to talk shit to them, and they just beat there's a lot of videos out there of him just getting himself into situations with his mouth and getting the living dog shit beat out of his fat head.
He lays down some heat that somebody else didn't care for.
He'll talk shit about people, and then those people will make fun of him, and he'll rage pig at them, and they'll just beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
I mean, it just happens all the time. It just happened again yesterday. He got the shit beat out of him.
Wow.
He went to Portugal. And when he went to Portugal like 6 months ago, he did it to like fuck with this guy, Andy Worski. And he wanted to fuck with this Andy Worski by going to Portugal, because this Andy Worski, another right-wing guy that hates Ethan Ralph. They used to be friends, now they hate each other. It's all very pro wrestling.
Was he part of the blood sport thing?
Yeah, it's all very WWE. So now they hate each other because Ethan Ralph's a psychopath who burns every bridge he's ever had.
Okay.
And he goes to Portugal with his man purse, and some guys in Portugal beat the fuck out of him, break his orbital bones, and steal his man purse.
Jesus Christ.
So this whole thing that he went to Portugal to own this Andy Worski guy, he ends up looking like an asshole. Because he talks shit about so many people that they find him in Portugal, kick his ass for fun. So now he suffered such an embarrassment over that Portugal thing that this week he decides to go back.
To Portugal? Okay, where is he from?
Oh, and by the way, just had a kid.
Another one?
Yeah. And now he's taken off to Portugal. He's from Kentucky, I believe. He lives in Kentucky.
Okay, imagine going to another city to go own somebody.
Yeah.
Just to get your ass beat.
So he goes to Portugal, and this other guy named Cog, who he's talked shit to on the internet, he's from the UK. He found Ethan Ralph in Portugal and beat the shit out of him live on a stream.
As you do.
Just beat the shit out of Ethan Ralph, and his gut's hanging out, and he keeps walking towards the guy and coming at him, and then just keeps getting dropped and punched. And
I'm kind of sad there's women out there that let him nut in them.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, he released revenge porn on a girl. There was video, a sex tape, and he released it.
Don't have sex with weird guys.
There's allegations that he put a thumb in the old backside and then sniffed it.
I've heard of weird people doing that, though.
His giant belly is on display in this video, and it's become a meme to some of those people in the internet. So this Ethan Ralph guy he's an absolute lunatic.
Sounds that way.
So I want to play you something from recently. I think this gives you a good idea of Ethan Ralph. This is from the Chrissie Mayr podcast.
Okay, I know her name.
Chrissie Mayr is a comedian. She also does a podcast. She has people on, and she's a little right-wing, but she's mostly a comedian. You know, she got tied up. Funny. She got tied into the Anthony Cumia network and that world, so you got to be a little political. Okay. You know, a little cringe politics to be in Cumia's world. She decided to have Ethan Ralph on her podcast. Ethan Ralph's trolls go in and start giving Chrissie Mayr $5, $10, $20 on Super Chats to ask Ethan Ralph questions. And all they do is ask Trolly, hey, ask Rage Pig, ask Gunt this, and they bring up embarrassing shit.
Gunt, ew.
You're going to watch Ethan Ralph kind of be a caricature of the 2016, like, uber douchey, mega alt-right people.
Even physicality-wise, like the Cartman thing.
This is a real-life Eric Cartman. This is Ethan Ralph, and for many of you, this is your introduction into Ethan. Buckle up, because a super chat sets him off.
So before we go into this, does he think he is hot shit, so that's why he gets so mad at these super chats?
This guy has never done anything wrong in his life, as far as he's concerned.
Okay, so he thinks he walks on water.
This guy is Rush Limbaugh. He sounds like if Rush Limbaugh had taken nothing but wrong turns in life, he probably would have been Ethan Ralph. He's never done anything wrong. Everyone else is just a hater, and they suck, and they're triggered, and he's owning everybody. Every time he gets kicked off a platform, he's still owning everybody.
So anyone that ever says anything against him, clearly it's their problem, not his.
Yeah, and he's one of these people who, like, 9 different people who used to be tight with him have turned on him.
Okay.
But it's always their fault. Yeah, there's accusations of sharding on the air, and there's all kinds of things.
What is with these people?
All kinds of accusations.
Stop it.
Ethan Ralph is gold, guys. We could fleece this sheep for a while, but
Are you sure this isn't Scary Cheese from Twitch?
they might be related.
Okay.
No, Scary Cheese is actually likable.
In an
This is Ethan
uncomfortable
Ralph
fashion.
on Chrissie Mayr's podcast. I'll explain the little inside references because, again, I've been following Ralph for a while here, and I finally wanted to bring him to you.
Kiranu, pull up the Pillstream clip where Ralph tells his mom to hitchhike in the summer heat to her dialysis appointment.
So, pull up the Pillstream clip. They accuse Ethan of abusing prescription drugs, and his show is called The Killstream. There is a recording of Ethan Ralph drunk in the middle of the day. His mom, who's now dead, needed to go to her dialysis appointment, and Ralph here, the compassionate son, said, fucking get an Uber. I don't give a shit. And because he was allegedly too inebriated to take his mom to her dialysis appointment. Now, this has become kind of a meme with old Ralph, and
oh no,
this has been a whole interview of him getting these kind of super chats, and finally, it breaks him.
Really? That's kind of funny.
Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what he means by the Pillstream clip, but why didn't he send it? Actually, he could have just.
That's true.
Is he's trying? Okay, so
he sounds like he's trying to play it cool with the hot girl.
He's trying to play it cool. That's what makes this clip so great.
That's exactly what I'm picking up.
All right, only 2 more. K-Max does the online left feud.
Is that funny, by the way? Is that funny?
Oh, she was moving on to the next one, Ralph.
You can't even let her finish talking.
Ralph, she was moving on to the next one. She saw you were getting a little touchy. Old baby boy Ralph, now upset because he was mean to his mommy who died. She was moving on to the next one, and you just couldn't keep your cool. This is why they call him the Rage Pig.
Okay.
He just couldn't hold his cool.
It was boiling, and then it's like a teapot. It just starts shooting out.
It started in his obliques, and it rolled around every other part of his body and came up through his giant southern throat, and he really, I mean, do you not hear the real life Cartman?
I can hear it
in there. So and by the way, if you're Ethan Ralph, you're kicked off of everything. This promotion is crucial for you. You need to introduce yourself to new people. And if I were on like a Chrissie Mayr show, I would be on my best behavior.
Yes.
I would be funny. I would be on the whole time. I'd be performing.
She's not a nobody.
I'm trying to entice people to watch my program. Here's Ethan Ralph.
The idea is kind of funny that, like,
You have any clips of your dead mom when you were arguing with her? Do you think that's funny?
do I have a clip of her?
Yeah, do you have some clips where you were talking shit to your dead mom? Would you think it was funny if I was to pull that up?
So he's being
Maybe,
shitty to her.
depending on the clip. If it was funny.
I don't think you'd probably laugh.
Don't ask a comedian that. She's like, yeah, I would if it was funny. Sure, of course I'd laugh at me being mean to my dead mom.
I'd reckon that most comedians can find just about anything funny from some angle.
I mean, he tries to be this hard dude, but it's such a thin shell, and he's such a sensitive little boy, and he just won't be the delicate, vulnerable, sensitive boy, it might make him more relatable to what's left of his audience.
Right, like if he broke down and cried about it a little instead of getting mad.
He really is the guy who talks shit to get in a fight, keeps getting knocked out, but keeps getting up and trying to entice people to fight him. He's the Glass Joe of streaming. So let's continue on here. Chrissie Mayr has obviously started to upset him, and he's about to go full-on rage pig.
If I was to pull that up and start talking about it, take money.
I don't have any clips
money to
with
sit here
her.
and talk about it. I don't think you would think that was too funny.
He's trying. That light voice he's doing right now, that is a rage piggy trying to hold it down deep.
That cool guy voice. You know,
I don't
would
think
you think it was funny?
I don't think you would think that was funny. That's like clenching your teeth like, I'm trying to talk low right now so you don't know how fucking pissed I am.
Try not to look like a psycho woman.
I'm trying not to look like a fucking lunatic because I need to promote my show, but I also can't control myself.
I get afraid when I hear a man talk like that.
No.
I feel like I touched a nerve, and I didn't mean
Uh-oh.
to. I just think
I'm
like
just asking
there
you.
aren't any clips.
Hey, I'm just asking you if I had that clip and I pulled it up
You
right
had
now.
a clip of my
$5
mom.
fucking dollars to pull that clip up. Would you think it was funny?
If it was a funny clip, then
They paid me $5 fucking dollars and they said, "Hey, Chrissy, here's your dead mom. Here's you talking shit to her." Would you think that's funny?
well,
She already answered that, you fat idiot.
I feel like Chrissie Mayr, like she's not just anyone, you know, like she could just at this point be like, okay, clearly this guy's not willing to have a jovial conversation here. We're just going to move on.
You're going to see in this clip, Ralph needs this promotion so bad that he won't leave, but he also...
Can't she cut the stream?
But he also won't let this go. No, because she knows this is gold.
I suppose
I
that's
actually-
also true.
I'm not a big Chrissie Mayr fan before this. Chrissie Mayr, excuse me. But after this clip, I was like, I kind of like Chrissie.
I have no problem.
shit to her like
I'm asking you a direct question.
such a clip existed. If I had talked shit to my
Clip
mom,
probably could exist. I think you probably talked a lot of shit to your mom, actually.
why would you think that?
I mean, I have no reason to not think that. I think everybody probably has some unguarded moments with their family.
Not me. Mine and I, we get along great. I don't have anything.
And I
Talk
think
shit
you're
to her.
low down for sitting
No.
here laughing about that shit to my face. That's what I think.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'm not joking at all. I mean,
There is nothing
I
worse
like
than
her.
when you're being an asshole and someone goes, I don't know if I'm supposed to take you seriously or what.
I like her a lot in this.
Ethan Ralph is one of these guys who wants so bad to be an intimidating alpha male. Ready for this one? He calls himself the Ralpha male.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's you know the fat kids who want to make fun of themselves for being fat so nobody else can make fun of them first and make them feel bad?
Yeah.
He's a very vulnerable, sensitive guy and tries to overcompensate with false masculinity. And you can see it's so easy to bust through that shell. So easy. Chrissie Mayr's doing it right now.
He's trying really hard to be the cool guy.
Yeah. Oh, and it's not working.
No.
dead
Okay.
serious.
Well, I also don't know if what that person sent was real or not. I was just
Okay,
thinking
well,
the
I'm
idea
telling
of
you
it is
now, I'm
funny.
not joking. I'm being real fucking serious right here live on air.
Okay, what I was saying was funny. It was the idea that you would tell that a person would tell their mom to like go into the sun, like go out in the summer. Like I was just
It is
I'm
funny.
telling you,
That
I
is
sat here
hilarious.
long enough for your faggot super chats. is
Whoa.
what I'm telling you.
Ooh.
And I didn't appreciate that last
about.
one. I didn't appreciate your fucking faggot laughter.
Whoa.
And I'm
Jesus,
really
dude.
about done. So what else do you have for me?
By the way,
Oh.
he's just about done with all this gay F word stuff. He hangs on for another 14 minutes.
How about the fact that Chrissy cared enough to have you on her show for some reason and you're calling her that name?
Ethan Ralph cannot help but blow up every bridge he has offered and cut off every hand he has offered upward.
Goddamn, I'm trying to think of a show host that's a bigger show than us that would care enough to have us on there. And
Well,
then
when Bubba had us on.
Bubba, like if you had the audacity to call him the KF word.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I was fucking around with Bubba the whole time we were having fun.
Yeah, but you don't disrespect the host even
Right.
if he's disrespecting you.
He can't help it, man. This guy is a habitual bridge burner.
That's disgusting.
Are you starting to get the rage pig?
He went 0 to 100 immediately.
Oh, and he stays at 100. This motherfucker redlines until
Like-
the engine blows.
He didn't even just, he could have just said, oh, it's kind of cunty of you to laugh at something like that. He went straight to that word.
Or how
Holy
about you have
shit.
fun with it? This is what I hate about people like Ethan Ralph. Have a little self-awareness. Realize it might be you. Yes, I've done shitty things before. Yes, I've done things that are cringe, that embarrass me. Ha ha, let's have a laugh. Oh well. Your mom's dead. Who gives a fuck if your mom's dead?
She's already dead. She can't get any deader.
She's already dead, Ralph. It ain't gonna bring her back if you're all of a sudden nice to her now. You did a shitty thing to your mom. It obviously bothers you, but instead of owning it, you throw it on somebody else. Acknowledge that you did something shitty to your mom. She's dead now. Nothing you can do. It's funny. Ha. Let's have a laugh.
What clearer way to show that something really struck a nerve with you when she even said out loud, she's like, I didn't even know if that was a real reference or not. I just thought the idea was funny.
Okay. I wasn't trying to like make you upset. I don't know. I feel like there's some confusion or
No, there's no confusion. I'm being real, just direct with you.
I'm keeping it 100.
Like,
that's him.
Okay. I think you're taking what I said like a little too seriously.
Well, that's your opinion. I don't think so. I think that you thought, it's all fun and games and it's all, comedy routine.
It's a fucking comedy podcast, you whale. What are you fucking talking about?
She's literally a comedian that you came on her show.
This is what I mean with no self-awareness with this idiot. He goes on a comedian's podcast and goes, hey, why are you laughing at me? Because you're funny. If Ethan Ralph cannot look at himself and objectively realize that some people might find him hilariously cringe and very make fun ofable, then you don't own a mirror, man. You don't watch back your own shit. We all do shit that can be made fun of.
Yeah.
On shows like this, we do it right when it happens to the person.
Yes.
He needs somebody.
Yeah, if he...
in more ways than one. And try not to knock him up.
I was just going to say, whenever he tries to have somebody, he just fucks him and makes a baby that he doesn't care about, I guess. Is what I'm hearing.
And I'm telling you it's not. I'm telling you, you sat here and you got personal one too many times, and I'm telling you, fuck you. That's what I'm saying live on air.
I got personal?
She's so confused right now.
Again, with this rage. And then you dare tell him that, dude, you got a little sensitive. I ain't being sensitive. I'm just telling you, fuck you. He's one of these guys, again, he doesn't know how to be a man. I don't know if he was just raised by his mom, his dead mom. I'm not sure. But he's one of these guys who doesn't know how to be a man. So he takes being a loud dick as simultaneous with masculinity, which
is posturing.
Which is not the case.
Yeah,
it's masculine posturing to cover up the sensitive boy that's underneath this very thin shell.
She's coming out here trying to have like a lighthearted, funny show because that's probably what people love from her, and then he really is. He's taking everything personally, or it's just like everything that she says is the last straw for him. It's like if I were to go to you and I didn't know you'd had the worst day on planet Earth, and I went to you with something extremely small that I might have thought was funny, and you fly off the handle about it.
And by the way,
and I don't know.
And by the way, Chrissie could turn this off at any time, but she knows what she's got. Yeah. She's actually doing a really good job.
I see that now too.
Yeah.
How did I get personal?
Yeah, you. Fucker. Yeah, you.
How did I get personal? I don't know you personally like that.
Right. So how dare you fucking say some shit like that to me on air?
But I wasn't. I was just reading a super chat.
So now her boyfriend, Frank, who's her producer, is going to chime in here. But
that's kind of cool.
This is what I mean by Ethan Ralph cannot help but burn every bridge. Like, this person has you on. Nobody knows who you are. You depend on people like us and Chrissie and others to bring you to the public because you can't get on anywhere where people can watch you. So instead of you realizing, oh shit, maybe if I, didn't act like a psychopath, I might gain some fans from these shows.
If I may.
Instead, we make you look like an asshole. She makes you look like an asshole. And more importantly, all you do is make yourself look like an asshole.
You've done this for people before. How many times in this, when you've had your show on streaming here, have you had nobodies with tiny shows come on your show? Like, the Jake Hudsons or the Cowpoets,
sure.
And they either end up going in the drain or becoming more
like
of
a part
friend.
of the show. Yeah,
like Cowpoet, can just call in now.
He could have parlayed this into a repeating appearance, and instead he just goes cunt, fuck, gay f word, this, that.
Calling her, you fucker.
He's not in control. He's out of control. He can't control himself.
Some therapy.
Okay,
Steve, you're being Jack Murphy against Sydney Watson.
I don't give a fuck. Shut up, cuck. I don't give a fuck, boyfriend. Get the fuck out of here. You're nobody.
You know what's funny is he's got all these 26. Still got the 2016 edgy boy lingo. It's kind of sad.
Still, when people would use words like that and think that it makes them sound tougher.
Yeah, bro, you really pwned him, Ralph. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
What a charmer.
Yeah.
What a charmer.
Yeah, tell it how it is.
I genuinely think there was a confusion here because, like, if I wanted to have you come on here just to like make fun of you, I would have done it right away. Like, I literally just, you and I are cool. We're having a conversation.
See, that's
like,
the other thing. He's really defensive because every time he gets brought on one of these shows, people make fun of him because they can bring out the angry fat dinosaur.
Okay, but no offense, if he would eventually own that part of him and realize like that's what makes him funny to some people, that he could probably be doing a lot better.
He wouldn't be Ethan Ralph then.
That's true.
He'd be the funniest guy at the Jack in the Box.
I genuinely think that you maybe
he couldn't work at the Jack in the Box. He'd gobble the profits. It wouldn't work out.
No.
It'd have to be like not like a sushi place.
heard something or thought I was trying to be shitty when I honestly wasn't.
Well, that's your statement. I think I've pretty much spoke for myself here, and so people can just take it how they want.
So he's calming down.
I actually do have a story. So I did a roast battle with a girl.
Rage Piggy is calming down.
After my mom got diagnosed with cancer.
This story's not important.
Her body, like she was trying to compare, made me feel better. So if that is how I made you feel just now, I'm sorry. Like I literally.
You see, I don't feel bad. I don't like you.
You've got a weird way of not feeling bad by yelling the gay F word and calling people cuck and shit like that. I mean, you sound. This is the other thing. We talked about this. The real life Eric Cartman.
Yeah.
You can't tell the truth to people.
Nope.
You're incapable. You always have to look like you're in control, even when it's so ridiculous because we all see that you've lost control.
It really is a see-through. Like he's got a facade going on.
Oh, and the facade isn't even good.
No.
People. That's the thing. I don't like these motherfuckers. Like, take all the pot shots you want. It's fine.
They took a pot shot at you, fuckface, and you melted down and lost your shit. And by the way, he went on his show for like 3 days after this, coping about it.
I don't like people like him that say that, though. Like, clearly you have a problem with people taking the pot shots. So don't say, take all you want, I can take it. Like, you're not taking it.
You're not that guy.
You're not the guy.
Problem.
Stop that.
You wanted to be that guy, and it hasn't worked. So quit pretending to be that guy.
With me, because I don't like you. That's the thing. Like, you can sit here and chuckle and give your little chuckle fuck response and all your faggot fucking super chats and all this shit talk. Whoa. I can tell you that I don't fucking like you. I don't like these motherfuckers in the audience. And if they don't like me, god damn it, I fucking hate you. That's the fucking truth. And
he's just a redneck idiot who thinks he's being deep.
He is keeping himself warm with that hate, though. I took that to heart. Like, I've heard you say that before. Like, if I let something bother me that really shouldn't.
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, it makes a lot of sense. When you hang on to shit like that, you are not a good person anymore.
From now on, when you start hanging on to hate, I want you to remember Rage Piggy's face. That's who you turn into if you let little shit bother you.
Yeah.
And so I don't give a fuck. That's
you
the thing.
Seem
I'm
to give a fuck.
beyond giving a fuck.
You're not.
Like, take whatever fucking pot shots you want.
Okay. Hey, you know what's funny, Ralph? That clip of you telling your dead mom that she should go get a ride for dialysis because you don't give a shit. That's hilarious, Ethan. You know what? He's the worst Ethan.
He is.
He's
Ethan
also
Klein looks far worse.
He's also
better.
He might be the fattest Ethan.
He is. Yeah.
Oh,
Ethan Klein is a studly man next to this one.
I have choice to fuck Ethan Klein or Ethan Ralph, and I choose you, Ethan.
Gila would fuck Ethan Klein before she'd fuck Ethan Ralph. That's for sure.
What do you think about Gila? I hear people go back and forth on her.
She's harmless.
No. I hear people calling her very hot. People are into the Gila Klein thing.
Those people need psychological
Are
help.
you sure?
Yeah.
I've
never $5 fucking Judas super chat in that you want. And I'm gonna.
What have I become now that I've betrayed everything I've ever loved? Oh, that was a different. Is that the Judas he was?
It's a different.
Oh,
different Judas.
Sorry. I'm becoming. Oh,
We're not talking about Fozzie.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
He just said it was a Judas super chat, so I thought maybe it was.
You thought we were maybe on Fozzie's channel?
Surrounded by demons, I fight. What have I become? No.
No, Jericho.
Tell you right where to fucking stick it. That's what I fucking think.
Jesus.
In your dead mom's asshole?
He's so mean. He's just a mean guy.
Do you understand
Do you know
Rage
how
Pig?
lucky his children are that he doesn't see them?
Oh my God.
He's so mean.
Ralph, if you end up watching this, This is someone who just met you.
Your kids.
She's never seen anything from
worry
you
about
before.
them. I would worry for your children.
No. Don't worry about his children. He's not around them much.
That's a good thing,
Yeah.
it would seem.
Just the emotionally damaged moms that would have slept with him. You have to worry about.
I do question the mom's sanity that they let you inside them.
Oh, that's the other thing about Ethan. He talks shit about everyone's wife, everyone's kids, everything else. And the minute someone trashes him for anything involving that, how dare they?
What does he say about his baby mamas?
I haven't I haven't dove that deep yet.
It's he doesn't seem to like anyone.
I'm still like surface deep with Ralph.
Okay.
So again, whatever. Like, don't like it.
Okay, fine, I don't.
Just clip it out. I want you to clip it. I know this is going to be clipped. I'm not hiding from anybody. I came on this show, and it was right up to a certain degree. Yeah, no problem.
What do you mean you're not hiding from anybody? No one was antagonizing you in this. She was not antagonizing you. She read a fucking super chat and you lost your shit.
I feel really bad for her because I feel like I've been in her position before where you really were innocent, don't know anything, and then somebody's just losing their shit at you.
Ralph, you've got like 500 listeners. She's not one of them. How would she know any of this stuff?
Right.
She's busy.
She's probably, I don't know how people get, like onto her show, I guess. Like, I don't know if her boyfriend goes and finds people or something, but she's probably just like, oh, this is, a guy. I'll have him on.
Yeah.
You chuckling about my dead mom? Fuck you, bitch. That's what
I'm not laughing. My mom is dead too. Why would I?
I'm not laughing.
If you genuinely think
he is turning red.
He is. It's really hard for me not to laugh at how childish he is right now.
He is a giant baby.
I am starting to see this is a hurt tub sitting over there. He's hurt inside somewhere.
This is a sensitive boy.
I don't know who hurt him. I don't know what touched him, but he is not well.
He's not a well guy.
It comes out as pure anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I fucking think. That's what I said.
You don't have to continue.
It's not a Danish, Ralph. Back off the mic.
Look at that still shot.
That's a good That's an angry little boy. That's an angry little boy.
Be triggered right now because I'm talking to you
not
person
triggered,
to person.
Shit.
Ralph, usually when you say you're not triggered, you're not supposed to shout it directly into a microphone.
Dude, I always say shit like that. If you're not being a certain way, you don't have to explain that you're not that way.
I'm not fucking triggered, all right? Sure.
No, you certainly don't seem triggered.
No, you're just 800 pounds and turning beet red. That's
no offense, but at that weight, being that angry can't be good on your heart.
No
way.
You're triggered because you're continuing to be mad after I'm telling you honestly I wasn't trying to make fun of your mom. My mom is dead too.
She hasn't raised her voice once during this whole thing.
Yeah, how many times has she had to bring up her own dead mom, which I'm sure sucks for her on some level, to try to calm him down?
Yeah.
I literally just told you a story from a roast battle where something hurt my feelings in the moment.
I said something though. Now it's oh well.
No, because I didn't know that there was a misunderstanding. Okay. When I saw you react,
you were laughing and chuckling, what you thought that was no big deal.
Because I didn't think it was real. I thought it was just how many
fucking died a fucking year ago.
Okay, I don't
fucking tweet about that.
You seem like you're dealing with it well.
I feel.
Seem like you're over it.
This
buddy.
Poor woman here. She just needs to tell him, I'm sorry, dude, I haven't read your biography yet. I don't know these things.
Sorry, I haven't read the self-published book you have on Amazon.
And usually that's enough, though. If somebody were to touch on me about my dead grandma or something, and they didn't know my grandma was dead, and usually if I were to tell them, oh, I didn't know, that's enough to calm somebody down.
You can tell me you're fucking one of my dead relatives. I don't give a shit. I don't give people that kind of power, Ralph.
Mark Riblet's into it.
Yesterday.
I don't know.
You tell me you didn't see anything about it. You didn't know shit about it. Me and you personally fucking talked about my mom fucking being dead, and you sat here on this fucking air and laughed about it.
Ethan, I wasn't laughing. Mom being dead.
He took his glasses off.
He does not look the same without those glasses.
Oh boy, somebody took their glasses off. Doesn't he just look like Kentucky trash?
That is impressively unapproachable.
He's got a bowling trophy. I would not
approach this person.
He's got a bowling trophy. He's 35 going on 62.
Well, who do you think you are? I am. That's him.
That didn't happen the way you're thinking it did.
Okay. Well, you know what? Go back and rerun the tape. I don't give a fuck.
It's a digital.
wish
I'm
they
beyond
would.
giving a fuck.
I know. I just
You're beyond
genuinely
giving a
think there
fuck,
was
really.
misunderstanding, and I'm.
He's biting. He's chewing on his lower lip like it's a rack of ribs.
The worst part is like people like him, he's ruining his own experience right now. This
Right.
didn't have to be that.
We could have all moved on and done a show, Ralph.
Yes.
Because I don't want you
No,
to
go
feel
back
like
and
I
listen to
was.
Just go back and listen to it. Anybody listening to me now, just go back and rerun it. Of
Do you-
course, you can
Ethan,
take
do you
qualms
really
with how
think-
I reacted after, but go back and listen to.
Ethan,
what
can I
was said.
honestly ask a question? Do you think I am someone, from what you know about me, that would genuinely laugh at your mom being dead and mean it wholeheartedly in a shitty way?
I'll give a
I
fuck.
don't think you would do that. Go out of your way to do that. I think you would obviously sit here and chuckle fuck to a super chat, which is what you just did. And you did like fucking 30 of them in a row. So it's
She
like,
did
okay,
2 of
I've already sat here.
Well, 30 people gave her money and she has to pay attention to them. That's how she makes a living. From one guy who's got a $130 goal right now, and the show's just about out of regulation. You got to thank the people who support your show and keep you living. Ralph, we can't all just yell at our audience until they all go away like you. That's not a good business model.
Well, and let's not forget, he's the one who turned this into a apparently laughing about his dead mother. She didn't laugh about the fact that his mom was dead. I'm not even sure that super chat included that part.
Why don't we skip to the last minute or so of his appearance?
Okay.
And let's see. Oh, wow. Frank's in there for a while. Frank
Probably
was
had to be
better.
a mediator.
All right.
But Jack Murphy or something to walk up the show.
No,
I'm not
Ethan,
gonna walk up the show.
I feel like you're upset with me, and I did not mean to upset you.
By the way, this is 5 minutes later. They're still going at it over this.
Yeah, she's already said that before.
He can't let it go.
That's all I can say.
It's fine.
like,
we'll
I-
both live. We'll both
Will you?
get through this. I'm sure.
You look like you're about to
pause.
burst and have a corner.
Yeah, let's move on. Ethan, there's a bunch of other super chats and a lot of them.
Frank, wonderful job, Frank.
I like Frank.
Good job, Frank.
That's a good producer.
Ethan, we can move on. There's more super chats.
I bet Frank and Chrissy got off air and just had a beer laughing about this.
Are
Sitting
sitting on you.
Let's not do
One.
super chats. Let's
No,
not
no,
do super
And
chats.
any other super chats? No other super chats.
It's not your show,
No
bud.
more super
I thought you
chats.
weren't triggered.
I feel like it was already too many.
Got that, Frank? No other super chats.
No more super
I'm
chats.
not sending them in, dude.
Frank, appreciate it.
Okay. Ethan, where can people follow you if they're not already following?
Hang
you?
up
The Raw
on him.
Retort, Twitter, t.me/the Raw Retort, Telegram.
Okay.
He has to be on Telegram and shit because he can't be on
Telegram?
anything else.
I don't even know what Telegram
No
is.
fucking clue.
Glad we talked, even though you're mad at me.
too. It's great. It was lovely. I'm so
He's
glad.
mad.
I'm so
You're
glad.
still mad
He said some really, really nice things
Thank you.
about you at the top of the show.
I know, and that's why I don't want there to be a misunderstanding. That's why I'm
fuck him,
like,
Chrissy.
I don't.
Yeah, you
I don't want to
burn
let you
this guy
go.
down.
I don't want you to go to bed angry.
I think
Oh, she
No.
doesn't want little boy to go to bed
No.
without his supper.
I think she did this right. She let the guy fucking look like an asshole the entire time. You're a jackass, whatever.
Yeah.
Why not? If you're ending this, you could just burn him down. You're not bringing him on again.
Why not?
Business. It's all good. You'll do well. I said some complimentary things about you too. I meant all those things.
And
so
I meant all those things
stay on the
too.
hustle.
She's
Stay on
being
the
too
hustle.
nice.
Just keep killing it. That's all I
Okay.
can say.
All right. I
Thank
feel
you.
like we're better.
It is what it is. Thank you,
All right.
Christy.
Thank
Frank,
you, Ethan.
fuck you, bitch.
Oh,
God,
come
he
on.
is such trash.
He is so ungrateful, honestly,
He's
for an
just-
Ethan Ralph to be on Chrissy
He's
Mayr's
such. He's
podcast.
just absolute trash.
That is ungrateful as all hell.
Whew. So, what does the audience think about old Ethan Ralph? We've got some people saying, "Get this man a Big Mac." He's definitely related to Meatloaf. The sun is not shining bright on his old Kentucky home. Freaky Deaky saying, "Is he mad?" I think he's mad.
No.
Slap My Ass Sally saying he tries so hard to be edgy. Yeah.
He was. He was like, God, he's that douchey guy on like the school bus, like back in the day, that thinks he can talk with all these nasty words and it makes him cool.
Yeah, he's hard. It's hard to watch, but it's fun to watch.
That was really fun. I'm glad that you played that tonight.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Ethan Ralph. That we're gonna put that up on YouTube
I think
probably
so. I
tonight.
like that
I'll cut that out tonight and we'll put that up there.